Hi, I'm Mr. Maths, and today we'll be looking at Functional Skills Level 2 Maths Grouped Frequency Tables. Grouped Frequency Tables. Grouped Data. Grouped frequency tables are like ordinary frequency tables, but they group data into classes. Classes don't overlap. In this table, no one has more than 11 pets. If you didn't know the greatest number, the last class should say something like 9 or more. The frequency column tells you how many, e.g. 9 people have between 0 and 2 pets. 3 people have between 3 and 5 pets, and it goes on. When you have a grouped frequency table, you can work out an estimate of the mean of the data. Because the data is grouped, you don't know what the individual data values actually are. That's why the mean that you calculate is only an estimate. So what we do is we add 2 extra columns to the table. These might already be drawn for you in the test. And we work out the midpoint of each class and write these in your first column. So the midpoint of the first class, let me get my pen, here. So 0 to 2, the midpoint between that, 0, 1, 2. So the midpoint would be 1. The midpoint of the second class there, look, 3 to 5, 3, 4, 5. That would be the midpoint. See, 1, 4, the midpoint between 6 and 8 would be 7, and the midpoint between 9 and 11 would be 10. And we fill these in this column under midpoint. Now we have to work out the frequency multiplied by the midpoint. So here, if you look, this is the frequency and this is the midpoint, so we multiply these together. So our first number here is going to be 9 times 1. 9 times 1 equals 9. So the next one, the frequency multiplied by the midpoint, 3 times 4, 12. 2 times 7, 14. And 1 times 10 is going to be 10. Now we've got to total our frequency and our frequency midpoints. So work out the total frequency and the total frequency times midpoint by adding the columns. So it would be 9 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 for this total down here. And for this one, it would be 9 plus 12 plus 14 plus 10. And you put your total down there. So 9 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 equals 15. 9 plus 12 plus 14 plus 10 equals 45. Now the estimate for the mean is, this is where it gets a bit tricky. The mean, the total of the frequency times midpoint, so this number here, divided by the total frequency, divided by this number here. Okay? So that will be the estimate for the mean for this frequency table. So 45 divided by 15, and the answer is 3. So the estimate mean for this frequency table is 3. I've been Mr. Maths. Please like and subscribe.